Let's move right on and talk to a management. Then you have Garden Reach Shipbuilder Chairman and Managing Director, Ms. V.K. Saxena, joining in right now. Ms. Saxena, thank you so much for taking time out to chat with us about what's happening at the company. If we look at your Q4, the earnings have been very good. You beat the top line and margin estimates as well. Can you talk to us how the order book is looking like and how it's likely to translate into your revenue in the quarters to come?
Good morning. At this juncture, we all know that we were all locked down for 2 months plus because of the COVID. But I must say that despite of those situations, we have been able to deliver just on 9th, we have delivered one fast petrol vessel to the Indian Coast Guard. And in the month of May, we commissioned one LCU, landing craft utility ships, for the Indian Navy at Port Blair. Now coming to the order book, it is quite healthy. It is in the range of 26,544 crores. That is executable order book, and that pertains to the 4 projects of the Indian Navy. Now we are handling the 4 projects. That is, one is for P-70 Alpha Stealth Missile Frigate seen numbers. The high value project, 19,200 plus crores. We have one project of survey vessel large 4 numbers. We have another project of 8 ASW shallow water craft. In fact, last year we have got an order book going up by 29% in FY20 because thanks to this order which we have received from the Indian Navy was 6,311 crores. And the 4th project, that is the last ship, that is LCU. Out of 8 ships, 7 has been delivered, and it was planned to be delivered in the month of May and June to the Indian Navy. But because of COVID, now it will get delivered in the month of August/September. So what I'm seeing that despite of the issues because of the lockdown, we have been able to do something, and we have drawn out certain plans and strategies in the coming quarters, and we will certainly have some trouble because of the migrant workers, because shipbuilding, as you know, is a manpower intensive industry. Therefore, it will be a little tough till such time to return back. But we have drawn out a completely new strategies, new ideas, new approaches to overcome these kind of challenges and the troubles and the kind of issue which we have faced during the lockdown. And coming quarters, to my mind, yes, it will be challenging to make up for that. But we have got the plans in hand, and I am pretty sure that in the current financial year, we should be doing little better than previous financial years.
Well, that's heartening to know, Mr. Saxena. Can you also talk to us about some of these strategies that you've been telling us? How are you sort of mitigating all of this impact and headwinds that you're facing right now?
Yeah, I must tell you that because of the COVID restriction, that is the social distancing norms and other safety precautions, in shipbuilding, actually I told you the manpower intensive work and activity, a large number of groups are involved. But now proposed to ensure that the safety of the personnel are taken care of, we have to resize the groups of the people. We have to work in the shift system. That has never happened in the shipyard. But thanks to the COVID, is an opportunity also for us that we are going to be now working with the limited manpower in 2 ships, or maybe if required 3 ships. A lot of support functions which were there in terms of finances, HR, admin, and material procurement. We are actually going to be adopting a lot of new technology tools such as the AI, the data analytics, and such other things, so as to ensure that also we may be looking at some of the officers working from homes also, which was not done earlier. We are examining, exploring the possibilities that we can give them the flexibility of working from home, having the access from there. So in all, I think the way we have planned our things, we will be in a position to recover back and get back on track as early as possible. Hello.
All right, thanks for that, sir. What about the long-term prospects of your industry? How have they changed, pre and post-COVID? And also there's now a greater focus on defense, but also, shipping has its own problems, and it's a very cyclical business also, and even oil prices right now moving up and down. So the rates also fluctuate a lot. So on a holistic basis, we don't really talk to shipping companies too often. I don't think we've ever even spoken to a Great Eastern or a Shipping Corp. I know you're more on the production side, but what's your general view of the industry right now?
See, yes, there are temporarily the setback because of the COVID, and I think time has come that we must learn the art of doing the things in a different manner, different ideas. These difficult situations such as COVID actually demands extraordinary measures, extraordinary strategies. And I'm telling you that whether it is a shipbuilding, warship building or commercial shipbuilding, all of us together in our country will have to look at the new ideas, because in my mind the COVID has given you a new opportunities and it has actually forced you to adopt the new norms. I would say within the shipbuilding also, like in warship building, in the GRSE, they are looking at the absolutely different kind of productivity norms, throughput norms. That's the way we have to cope up. So in a way, it's very good also. And as far as the situation is concerned, we have got fantastic, I would say, orders. The new RFPs have been floated by the Ministry of Defence for a number of projects for the Coast Guard and for the Indian Navy. Around 6 RFPs are there. 4 have been responded to by all the concerned shipyards. 2 more are required to be responded to. I would say the current orders that is right now there with all the shipyards in our country, especially DPS shipyards, private shipyards. Similarly, the new RFPs which are coming up, I am pretty sure that the industry outlook seems to be good. Only the important thing would be how do we, all of us shipyards, how do we make out our plans and strategies to come up with the better production norms, better throughput. In my mind, the kind of ships I'm handling, the major projects, 16 ships currently are there in my hand. I think this gives me enough opportunities, enough kind of thing on my plate to really look forward for going forward. A lot of growth prospects for the company, and for others also I think that would be the same thing.
Right. Mr. Saxena, thank you so much for joining in and for helping us understand COVID impact, your Q4 and how the, most importantly, the order book is looking like. Thanks once again for taking time out to chat with us. All right. Let's move right on and talk about